Fuck out of here. Like, I'm really irritated today. Sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna get the fucking rawest Botox y'all ever got. That's what you gonna get. This is some fucking raw ass shit because I'm literally sick. Welcome back to Cosmetics Anonymous. I am your favorite girl, Bo Vintage, and today is, of course, Botox. I haven't done Botox in forever, honestly. If you have sent me an email in the past like 2 months and you haven't seen your question on Botox, I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm so sorry. I'm a busy bitch, okay? I'm a busy ass bitch. So let's get right on into this. I'm gonna record until my battery dies, so I'm gonna answer as many questions as possible, and I'm going to split this into 2 videos. Before I get into the actual segment, I want to tell you guys there's a new email that you need to send your Botox questions to. It is no longer my Cosmetics email. It is no longer Cosmetics Anonymous. The email that you need to send your Botox questions to is BOETALKS with 2 S's at gmail.com. So I'll put it right here so you know exactly how to spell it. That is where you need to send your Botox email to. You need to put Botox as your subject when you send the email. Just put Botox question, okay? So that is the new email. Now that you know, please forward your emails to there. If you've sent me an email to my old email address and you think that I've overlooked it, just copy and paste it and send it to the new email. That way everybody's Botox will be in that email and I won't have to like shuffle through my emails to see what's a business proposal and what's fucking, I don't know, Fashion Nova, like all that crap. Just send it to the new email, okay? Now let's get the tea, guys, because only God knows where I left off. I starred a bunch of emails, but oh my gosh.
So many. You get like 5 a day.
You starred them for me?
No,
March 24th? Oh my god. I have one from February in this bitch. Okay, I will keep this one anonymous. Hey Bo, I've been really stressed lately about the situation I am in because I feel like I am at a crossroads and I don't know who to pick. I have an ex, he's 19 and I'm 17. We dated for 6 months, we have had sex and he took my virginity, but before that, we were and still are best friends. He's like my other half. He knows me inside and out and I know him the same. Anything I need help with, he is always the first or second one to support me. He said that he loved me and I said I loved him back. I wasn't sure if I actually did love him until he cheated on me twice. I forgave him both times because me being a spiteful person sometimes, I kissed another guy. We both felt really bad about the situation, so we decided to take it slow. While we were doing that, things just weren't the same anymore and we both knew it. We ended up breaking up and started drifting away from each other after a little while. Within that time, I was getting over him and he got a girlfriend and I found a boy I liked 4 months after we broke up. When I told him that I found someone, I told him all about the relationship and immediately he got jealous and told me to break up with him. I didn't ask anything much about his girlfriend because I didn't care to know because I know that it would just make me jealous. Before I told him about the guy I'm talking to, we started talking more and more, texting almost every day, him calling me during the night and staying on the phone with me until I fall asleep. Sometimes he'd come to my school. He's well known everywhere, so it wasn't a problem to visit me and just to check up on me. It was like old times when we just became best friends. He's always telling me he misses me and how he still has love for me and I still have him in his mind, but he doesn't do anything to show me that he wants to get back together. The guy I am currently talking to says he really likes me, but it's always so secretive with everything he does. He doesn't pull out his phone around me, and when he was about to, he put his phone quickly back in his pocket and asked if he could use my phone. Maybe he ain't got no minutes. He doesn't have he doesn't have a phone number, but he talked to his ex on the phone. He has an iMessage, so maybe FaceTime audio. Sounds fishy to me. You need data for that, so that doesn't really make sense. What if they're not around Wi-Fi? I have had sex with him and kind of regret it because I feel like I was forced into it. I thought I was over my ex, but him being my first love, I know that's not the case. I just want to know your opinion on the whole situation and what you think I should do. Much love, also from Toronto. A little extra information. His girlfriend knows about me, and he told her that if I ever needed anything, that he would leave if he's with her to come and help me. Oh God. Also, the guy I'm talking to knows about my ex and doesn't like me talking to him. He doesn't like me talking to any guy, to be honest, even though they are just my friends. And I have a lot of guy friends because girls out here are petty AF. And most are fake. That is the damn truth. I'm sure you know, LOL. Yeah, I definitely do, because fuck, Toronto bitches are another fucking story. Like, they're another breed of bitch. Like, I don't even understand. Anyway, my take on this is you should never ever be in a relationship with somebody that's trying to control you and tell you what to do. And this earring is really not doing well in my ear. Nobody should be able to tell you you can't talk to this guy and that guy if you are just friends with them and you've never been, you know, exclusive with them. I understand the jealousy on your new boyfriend's part, or the new guy you're talking to. I understand his jealousy in terms of your ex, because with me, I would never ever ever have any relationship outside of my relationship with a guy. Like, and I don't mean like a friendship, I mean like if I had an ex-boyfriend, like I wouldn't have a friendship with him and have my boyfriend be jealous of that friendship. Like, I just think that once somebody becomes your ex, they need to just stay your ex and stay the fuck out of your way. Like, yeah. And my boyfriend is the same way. So, ain't no exes coming around this bitch, because I will definitely burn the fucking house down. The only issue I have with the new guy is that he's being too controlling. If you want to have friends, you should be able to have friends. When it comes to your ex, not so much. You shouldn't be, of course you can be cordial with your ex, you guys, like you said, you're best friends, but if you both aren't ready to leave that relationship alone, like, there's no point in you even talking to the new guy. The old guy has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend knows who you are because you guys are best friends, but you guys have been intimate, and that makes the whole situation way more deep than it needs to be. Once you have sex with somebody and you have been in love with them, I don't think, and you break up, I don't think, and then move on, I don't think that it's healthy for you to keep communication with that person, because there are other people involved, and that will definitely cause stress in your relationship, which you obviously do not need. So one, I'm sorry for taking so long to get back to you on this email. Two, I think that if you are ready to move on for real, you need to cut ties with your ex, and your friendship with him is gonna have to end if you really want to be with this new guy. If that's not the case, and you kind of are still in love with your ex-boyfriend, there's no point in you even being in the relationship you're in now with the new guy, because it's not fair to him, and it's also not fair to your ex-boyfriend's girlfriend. This next one. Hi Bo, this is Court. I recently broke up with my boyfriend of 6 years. I love him and everything. He's just too insecure and does not trust me. I have a lot of guy friends. This is like, everybody's boyfriend is just a jealous maniac. That's how I feel about that. He was my first boyfriend and everything else. Jesus. Babe, I can't handle it. I stink.
Put the Lysol wipes up to your nose.
Oh my god, I smell like chicken balls from China restaurant.
Child's Garden.
Oh shit. Oof. I don't really get along with girls that much due to my tomboy ways. P.S. no hoe type ish. I'm not sure if I should move on, but I'm just a little over the relationship now. Before I met him, I knew this guy who I had a crush on. He added me on Snapchat while my boyfriend and me were together. However, I didn't do anything that disrespected my relationship. He wanted to hang and go on dates. However, I was giving him excuses. So recently I went to go visit him, and his apartment are strict. They tow without a visitor's pass. He didn't have one, and I wasn't going to get my car towed, Bo. LOL. So I left. So ever since then, he stopped texting me. What should I do?
What?
I forgot to add. He had an attitude the next week. I texted him. I was like, I'm mad at you. And he was like, I don't have feelings or time. Bitch, why are you emailing me? What? The nigga is clearly crazy. What? Okay, if you weren't gonna get your car towed, that's all you have to say. Be like, okay, I'm not about to get my car towed. So, well, I guess you could have went to go park up the street or something, like at a restaurant. I don't fucking know where the man lives. But this is kind of silly. Like, don't waste your time on him. That's it. That's just it. Dear Queen, my name shall stay anonymous, but please read out everything. But your name is Unicorn, so that's anonymous as it gets. Like, what? It was last year, summertime, that I met the girl next door. Her name was Thalia. We were best friends during the summertime, and when I say that, I mean best of friends. She was my age, so we bonded over everything, and she was just so nice. We used to hang out 24/7 during the summertime, but then we were transitioning to grade 9. We were still friends, but she kind of became distant because she found a new people. But she was still coming over to my house every day because last period we had the same class, so we would meet up and walk home. You need to use punctuation. Thank you very much. Our last period was business, and the way we were set up was me, Thalia, and Shay. Maybe her name's Talia, or I'm not saying the age anymore. Talia always used to greet me with this big smile when I walked in, but one day it changed because she started to ignore me when I talked to her. What she would do is I would be talking and then she would ignore me or talk to Shay as well and have her back to me, so I was left alone and ignored. But let me remind you, the bitch was still coming over. So one day I just started lying to her face during last period, telling her about how we need to go places, but I really didn't. And every day would be a new excuse until I let her come over. Of course, I told my mom about this, and my mom was hella pissed because I wasn't standing up to her. Yes, your mama is right. So she came over, and me and my mom went on a quick store haul. As we were in the store, my mom was throwing shots at my ass saying, you can yell at your sister, but you can't yell at her. So I came, what kind of mom is this? So I came home and I took a deep breath and I went into my house telling her forcefully to get inside my sister's room and yelling, why the hell do you think it's okay to do this, blah, 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 blah. And I also called her bipolar and other shit because she likes the attention that the word gives her. She is not doctor diagnosed, but she claims to be. So she started getting smart out the mouth with me and telling me things like, I'm sorry I can't be the same person I was in the morning, and the thing that topped the cake was, sorry, I sometimes find you annoying. And that was it. I swear I just remembered slamming the door, waiting until she left. My mom was so proud of me, but the bitch still wanted to be my friend, but I shut her down real quick and I gave her a taste of her own medicine. Now it's semester 2 and I'm slowly letting her become my friend again, inviting her to movies because I feel bad and I feel like she is changing, and her mom and my mom are cool because they are family friends. Side note, a girl I was friends with, me and her got into a verbal fight because she was just being butthurt. I told Talia about the situation because her friends and my friends knew about it, so it wouldn't hurt letting another person know, right? Wrong. She starts doing the whole ignore me thing, but this time she still comes back to me at times and walks in the same area I do because her house is on my street. Now, tell me why she starts purposely walking with the bitch I don't like. It's like I try to be nice, but she tries to ruin it. I know all of her weaknesses, like when she sees a pretty girl, she puts them down, then she purposely talks shit and then talks about how pretty she is, but the bitch looks like a rough draft of Ronald McDonald. And her trigger word is stupid, but I really don't want to get mad because I lash the fudge out. It's like she uses the things that I don't like against me. Like I have the white Adidas Superstars and she likes them, but then she starts insulting me. I don't know if she just likes to put me down even though I don't do shit to her, or it's because she wants to improve or wants to prove something to me. And there is like no way to avoid her because I golf with her every What? Golf with her every Saturday. I need some advice. Please help. Love, Anon. And by the way, the unicorn. Yo, fuck off with the unicorn phone case. It's not broken yet. I'm not gonna get burnt. It's okay, okay? Don't worry about me. I'm good. Tell Talia to get her fucking life. Talia's obviously going through something internally that she cannot process, and that's why she's being insulting towards not just you but other people, and putting other people down and calling pretty girls ugly when she damn well know they not ugly. So she's obviously channeling the things that she feels about herself is coming outward. So I think that if you, I don't know, like if this was me in the situation, I would be like, fuck it, because I just don't care. But if you want to work on your friendship with her, then you have to address the situation. You have to tell her, look, I get you're going through something, but either you're fucking with me or you're not. If you're not fucking with me, then deuces. If you are fucking with me, then this whole ignoring shit, if you think I'm annoying, then we're not gonna be friends. Like, I'm not begging for your friendship. I don't need your friendship. There's plenty of other bitches I can hang out with. So, and I'm not with the petty shit either. So if you want to walk with bitches that you know I don't fuck with, I know that I can't trust you, because what's to say that you aren't talking shit with that girl about me? I don't know, because I don't fraternize with the fucking enemy, okay? So I think that you just need to address the situation and ask her what she's struggling with. Maybe she's not faking bipolar. Maybe she really the fuck is. So maybe she needs to go to the doctor. I don't know. I don't know, Talia. But I think that you should address the situation head on and just let her know that it's either she's fucking with you or she's not. If she ignores you one more time, then, you know, she can fuck all the way off. That's it. That email could have been condensed to like one paragraph. Firstly, I want to say that I've been watching your videos for a while now. Thank you. And I love you. Thank you. I love you too. Late October of 2015, I started talking to this guy at my school. We were sort of friends already before, because he had been asking for a chance with me since the previous school year. Everything was going fine, as in we were always texting, falling asleep on the phone, etc, etc. However, we never made things official. A few months later, he was starting to get distant, and I found out that he still had feelings for his ex. This made me sad and even kind of insecure. I just started comparing myself to her. Natural. It's very natural. So I just needed space. After a week of not talking at all, he reached out to me, basically apologized for making me feel bad, and said he wanted us to work. So I forgave him, and we began communicating again. However, 2 days later, he told me that he had a girlfriend and asked if we could just be friends. We basically got into a little argument after this. He reached out a few days later asking if we could be friends, but I said no because it would hurt too much. I tried avoiding him, which is hard since we go to the same school, and cutting all communication, including deleting his Snapchat after seeing him and his girlfriend together, but I can't seem to get over him. And whenever I see him, it seems to make it worse. It's been about a month since everything happened, and I'm still not over it. What do? I tell you guys the same thing all the time. Like, there's no real way to get over a relationship. So if you just take the time to heal, then you will heal. If you don't, fuck, man.
You're flunking today, babe. You're just doing a bad job reading them, answering them. What's going on? You're not in the mood?
No.
Get in the mood.
I hate Botox. I hate it.
Why?
It's fucking dumb. Like, they're asking me the same questions over and over again. It's fucking common sense. Stop fucking with these niggas. Like, what the fuck?
There you go.
No.
Next question.
Like, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm like, do you guys watch this? Like, can I just rant? Like, do you guys watch the fucking Botox? Like, I've answered these questions over and over again. You guys keep emailing me about the same niggas. It's like you just want your question to be answered. And it's frustrating to me because it's like, how many times am I going to tell somebody, whether it's this girl or that girl or the next girl, to stop fucking with this nigga? Like, I can't just keep, it's like, I just feel like I'm being redundant. So it's not really your fault. Like, I just feel like I'm being redundant because I feel like all these questions are the same. My friends are being mean to me. What should I do? My boyfriend ain't shit. What should I do? Me and my ex are getting back together, but he has a girlfriend. What should I do? Like, the questions have always all been the same. There's here and there where it's like some real tea, and it still ends up being, stop fucking with this nigga. Like, it's all relationship questions, and it's fucking irritating. It's like, where's the common sense? And so, yeah, I'm not in the mood. With that being said, there's no way to get over a relationship. There's no real way to get over a relationship other than occupying your time until you just fucking forget. And then you're gonna bump into somebody else and you're going to start a relationship with that person, whether it just be a friendship or a relationship that leads into something else, then that's what it is. But there's no real way to get over someone because time heals all. Time heals all wounds. It's the same when somebody dies. You just need time to go over it. It might take you a week, it might take you a year, it might take you 5 years, but time will heal all. So it is what it is. Hey Bo, my name is Athena and I will try to make this short. I've been with my current boyfriend for over a year now and I haven't always taken our relationship serious. I am 16 and he's 20. I don't know if I want to read the rest of this. My family, yes, like, my family has always been okay with his age. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? My mom would never, like, if I was 16 and I tried to tell my mom I'm dating a 20-year-old, she'd probably beat my ass. Because what can a why is he wanting to date a 16-year-old? 1, 2, why is that okay? Like, that's a grown man. I don't care if, like, even though men are kind of like, you know, a little, men are like 5 years younger than they actually are, so that would make him younger than you by a year. But realistically, he's 20 years old. He's a grown man. He should not be looking at no 16-year-old gal. He probably, never mind. My family has always been okay with his age. I haven't always been mature and loyal. I used to text this boy when things, and this is exactly why. I used to text this boy when things would get hard, and every single time my boyfriend would forgive me. Is he a sucker? Stop. Lately, I have been thinking about the other boy who is my age. He's kind of a bad boy, but he always treated me very sweetly. My current boyfriend, however, verbally abuses me and lays his hands on me when he gets angry, but I am also guilty of the same thing. I have been questioning if I would be happier with the other boy instead of my boyfriend. You just need to be single. I'm torn because though my boyfriend has his flaws, like not letting me have any social media or have any friends, he always watches out for me, cares for me, supports me, and when he's not angry, he is a complete gentleman. He always puts me before himself and does everything in his power to make me happy. What should I do? Do you have any advice? Does your family's okay with him being 20? Are they okay with him hitting you? Like, don't ever, I don't give a, like, you could, it's wrong to hit a nigga. I don't care. It's wrong to hit a nigga. It's wrong for a nigga to hit you, but men know better. Men are supposed to know better. And clearly he has issues because why is he preventing you? You're 16. You should be able to have Instagram, fucking Facebook. Well, Facebook for old people. You should be able to have Twitter, fucking YouTube, any fucking social media that you want at 16, you should be able to have unless your parents tell you otherwise. Not no fucking ain't shit 20-year-old nigga. Like, what? If I was dating a man and he was putting his hands on me, first of all, the first time he put his hands on me, it would be a fucking sealed deal. There would be no more relationship. So, for the fact that you emailed me, like, honestly, you need to just not fuck with this nigga at all. That is it. Straight up, point blank, period. No, you're too young to be going through something like that. You're too young to be going through a repetitive abusive relationship because you said it's when he gets angry that he hits you. It's not like it was a one-time thing. And even if it was a one-time thing, you don't fuck with that nigga after that. Like, that's serious because niggas only get worse. I don't know if you watch like fucking Cold Case and fucking Forensic Files, but niggas only get worse. They might start hitting you, but it eventually will lead to your fucking death. They might beat you so bad one day you just don't wake up. So that is why it's important to get out of those relationships. And he's clearly abusing you in more than one way, especially if he's like telling you you can't have social media. Where they do that at, like, who are you? You're not my dad. You're not my dad. So what's really good? Like, no,
What's
stop.
he worried about?
Yeah, like he's first of all, he's a sucker ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. He's a sucker ass nigga because he's 20 years old. He's dating a 16-year-old girl. The 16-year-old girl is fucking cheating on him. Okay, like literally, well, not talking to next niggas that are her age, which she should be talking to anyway, and he's forgiving her. What? Which old man? Old man? Oh my god. What? Yeah, like really, what part of the game is that? Like, why would he be forgiving a 16-year-old girl when he can get a 20-year-old girl that's more mature and that's not going to be not faithful, like somebody that's going to be faithful to him? Why would he stick around with a 16-year-old girl? He's a fucking pervert. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I'm really irritated today. Sorry, y'all gonna get the fucking rawest Botox y'all ever got. That's what you gonna get. This is some fucking raw ass shit, because I'm literally sick. This is why I haven't done Botox in a long time, because I know that people watch Botox and they get frustrated at me just reading the emails, and I get frustrated reading them too. I tell you guys all the time how mad I am because you guys watch Botox and then come and email me and tell me I just lost my virginity this week to this ancient nigga, but you just watched Botox last week and it was the same story that you're going through now. So it's like, it's pointless for me to do these Botox videos if you guys aren't fucking learning from them. Like, don't waste my time.
Involved. No. Tell him don't waste my time. Waste man waffling down my phone. Tell him don't waste my time. No. Tell him don't waste my time.
Sorry, if this video probably gonna have a lot of fucking thumbs down, but I'm okay with it. Y'all can thumbs down all you want. If you wanted the fucking advice, I tell you all the time, you're getting the mom fucking advice. I ain't got no fucking kids, but I can give y'all some mama fucking advice, and that's what you gonna get today. So let's get it. Okay, I dated this guy for 2 years. He was a cheater, but we're not together anymore. He left me for the girl he cheated on me with. It gets weird to me because the girl called him trailer park trash, and they basically have an emotionally abusive relationship. After some time, he reached out to me asking if we could talk, and my dumb self said, okay, yes mama, I shouldn't have, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you boo, thank you. I told him how I felt, and he said, I'll never have a girl like you. I'm sorry. My mom doesn't understand why I treated you like that. I'll never be able to give you the world. My girlfriend is crazy. She won't let me leave her. She showed up to my house at 4 a.m. Let me treat you like the princess you are, etc. After our conversation, I honestly felt clarification, and maybe we could try to be together again. Idiot, I know. But days later, he gets a tattoo of her name on his arm. Big as day. Why? I would never tattoo no nigga's name on me, and I will never I lied. I want you to tattoo my name on him. Okay, but whatever. But I feel like tattoos ruin relationships. Like, I feel like everybody that gets their partner tattooed on them, they end up breaking up. It's like a curse. So you don't do that. My question is why he has chose someone who treats him terribly over me. After complaining, they only argue and he's unhappy when I've only ever lifted him up. It really hurts me, honestly. Plus, I can't tell if he's actually ever loved me or if it was a game. I can promise you I'm ready to move on from the situation. I just wish I had answers. He took my virginity, so I guess that's why I'm so attached. But today's a new day. Okay. Bae wants to be anonymous. Okay, this is actually a really good email. And I don't know, I've never been inside the head of a man. The head of a man has been inside me though. I've never been inside the head of a man, so I can't really explain to you why he would choose the abusive relationship of a feisty ass bitch instead of somebody that was loyal to him and that truly genuinely cared about him. It might have something to do with his childhood. I don't know what he's been through in his life, but trust and believe that everything that you go through as a child will reflect as you as an adult, and the things that you go through and the things that your children might go through if the cycle's not broken. So I can't explain to you why he would choose that relationship over her. He might be scared. He might be a scared ass nigga, like, or maybe he feels like it's his karma and he deserves it because he did you dirty. But I don't know. I really don't know what to tell you in that situation, but I'm really glad that you are ready to move forward without him, and that even though you had that conversation with him and you were willing to give it a try again, you gave it the try and you realized it's not it's not a go. It's not a green light. It's not a good thing to keep going on with. All you can do is keep him in your prayers, and I think you should let him know that he deserves better and he can walk away from the situation as soon as he's ready to. And no one person can keep you in a situation you don't want to be in. There comes a time where you're gonna have to like man up, basically, whether you're a woman or a man, and you're just gonna have to walk away from the situation as much as it's going to hurt you. He might be in love with her, and it's just, or he might think he's in love with her, and that's why he's taking the abuse. Men like crazy. If you didn't know, men love crazy. So that could be why, but at this point, it's not even your business. Let him do what he wants to do. If he's gonna stay in an abusive relationship, then he can. If you're happy moving on and finding somebody that will be as genuine to you as you are to them, then that's all that matters. Like, this is no longer your problem. So I've been having a mini problem. When I first started dating my boyfriend, he told me about a girl he's been with that was living in my building, and I shortly found out she's the girl that lives right next to me. Oh. They don't speak at all anymore, and she has a boyfriend. She's an awkward, not so attractive girl whom everyone finds weird anyways. It bugged me so much in the beginning, but within time, I kind of found it funny. They've only slept together once. He's told me a million times that he was single, and it didn't really mean anything because he never had feelings for her and shortly after drifted himself from her. He kept saying he wishes he could take it back because it was a mistake for it to even happen. But I still had to see her face every once in a while and be reminded, and I just get so turned off and not want to be with him sexually for a few days. So what do you suggest? No, I haven't. When you start dating somebody, anything that they've done in their past is for you to overlook. You don't need to feed into it. I get that it's weird because the girl lives right next door to you. I don't know if she knows who you are and like you guys make eye contact and it's just fucking weird, but you have to learn to let that go. He's not fucking with her anymore, even if she looks ugly and awkward and fucking like you're thinking like, why is he attracted to her or why was he attracted to her even though he said he wasn't, like, or how could he have had sex with her? It's really none of your business if it was before you. So I don't think you should look at it as a problem. Like you said, you find it funny now. I find it hilarious, to be honest. I've seen some of the girls that Shooter has fucked with before me, and I just like, ew. I see some of these bitches Shooter been fucking with, okay?
She didn't look like that.
Before? I see some of the bitches Shooter been fucking with before me, and I'm like, okay, like, really? Shooter ain't got a fucking type. That's all I know. From looking at these bitches, Shooter ain't got a fucking type. So, and I'm Shooter's first black girlfriend. I don't know if he talked to black girls before me.
Tons.
Oh, tons, eh?
Tons.
So you're a fucking player?
Tons.
So you're a fucking player, eh? I see. Okay. Anyway, I just laugh at a lot of the bitches that I've seen, and it is what it is, but they don't bother me. Like, if I see them in person and if we're together and I see them in passing and Shooter like gives them a head nod, like, I don't give a fuck. They all like my pictures, bitch. They all be following me on Instagram and shit. Shout out to y'all. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, he fucked her and then dashed her, so it's like he didn't do that to you. It's not like he was fucking with you and then fucked the girl next door and she's awkward and ugly. Like, it's not like he cheated on you with her. That's a whole other story. But this is nothing for you. This is not a problem. Like, laugh it off, call it a day. It is what it is. So my issue is that I'm 18 years old, about to graduate, and I still have never had a boyfriend or kissed a boy. And I've only ever reached the talking stage with one guy, and that literally lasted like 3 weeks. I'm a pretty shy and awkward girl, but I'm starting to become more outgoing. Also, I don't have many friends and I don't go out that much. I get complimented a lot and hit on by guys a lot when I'm working or at the gym, and I feel pretty confident in my looks, not my personality. I've dealt with depression in the past, and this may sound dumb, but there are some days where I will just think of how lonely I am and how no guys like me, and I get super depressed about it, and it affects me a lot. Makes me super sad and not want to do anything like the whole day. I'm so insecure about the fact that I haven't had those certain experiences at my age that I will lie about it to some friends, saying that I had my first kiss a long time ago, and that I've had, this is so cute, I swear to God, and that I've had boyfriends and blah blah blah, and that's embarrassing, lol. I don't know how to stop wishing I had a boyfriend in my life and to stop worrying about it and just live in the moment and be happy being single, because I wanted one for literally years. It honestly just makes me feel like so self-conscious and insecure because all of my friends are always talking to some guys or have boyfriends and have made out with or fucked loads of guys, and I can't even get one guy to keep interest in me for a month. And it makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, I wish at 18 I was pretty awkward too, but because, okay, let me just finish. So I guess my question is, how can I stop thinking about wanting a boyfriend so bad until the right person comes along? And also, do you think there is a particular reason for why guys don't have that much interest in me? Honestly, I just don't know what to do with myself. Anyway, I tried making this short as possible. If you get to this question, thank you so much. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thanks, babe. So in your situation, I would say y'all know I preach the single life. Like, when you're young, don't rush into or try to rush into any relationships. I had my first kiss, probably my first real kiss, in the 6th grade, and when I look back, I'm thinking, that's too young. Like, we were all in the forest making out with boys and stuff. Like, that is young. And kissing is not, like, I don't even know. How do I wish I could have been in the situation that you're in just so that I could speak on the matter, because I have no idea how it feels to be 18,
not have one,
a virgin, and not even kissed a boy. Like, I think most people in your situation have social lives, and that's why they end up kissing people and making and fucking people. And trust me, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. Like, you're gonna fucking kiss your first boy and you're gonna be like, this is overhyped. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I personally do not like tongue in my mouth. I do not kiss with tongue. It's disgusting. I don't want to make out with anybody. And yeah, like, on my wedding day, it's gonna be some awkward ain't no tongue bit, ain't no like, no, we ain't doing all that. There's no need to. It's disgusting, it's germy, it's saliva, it's gross. I ain't swapping spit, okay? I think the best way for you to just not think about what boys don't want you is to think about the boys that do want you, that you're probably ignoring. Like, when people make advances at you, flirt back. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're not flirting back enough, or giving the guys that are flirting with you enough attention, because guys love attention, and if you don't give guys attention, they're not gonna play into your flirtation. So if you are as awkward as you're saying you are, that's probably what it is. People can read body language, and so even if they come in your workplace and they're flirting with you, and they're at the gym and they're flirting with you, if you're not flirting back, or if you're just being coy and just being like, oh thanks, then they're not going to keep it pushing. You have to be forward. If you want to start having relationships with people, not just men, women alike, you're gonna have to start being more forward and addressing them. So if a guy flirts with you and you can tell that he's flirting with you, just be like, are you gonna give me your number? I am naturally really flirty, so give me a drink, honey, and I could pull any nigga. But you just need to loosen up and start reading people how they're reading you. So if you think that you're gorgeous and you're you said that you're confident about how you look, you're just not confident about how you feel internally and your personality, then you need to start breaking out of your shell. I don't know the best way to break out of your shell other than being yourself. Like, if you're awkward, be super awkward, but like make it cute. If you're sassy, be sassy, but keep it to where it's not coming off as arrogant or rude. And people like sass, people love sass, and people love quirky people. And if you start to break out of your shell and start flirting with the people that are flirting with you, you will be able to exchange numbers with them and have conversations. Or when you bump into them a second time, you can take it to the next, like, you want to go to Starbucks, or you want to go for, I don't know, French fries, like whatever, wings, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
I want wings. Anyway. I think that's the best thing for you to do, but don't worry your pretty little head about it too much. Boys are the end of the world, okay? They are the end of the world. So you don't want the end of the world coming into your energy, coming into your space. When it's time for you to kiss somebody and to make love with somebody, or just fuck, it'll happen. But y'all know I say to stay virgins until you're married. So please, baby girl, if you're gonna kiss somebody, just kiss them. Don't be fucking them too, because you say that your friends are fucking loads of guys. Like, what? Don't be fucking loads of guys ever in life. Like, no, it's not okay. No, don't even fuck one, okay? Just no. Anyway, you guys, do not forget that the new email for BOETALKSS is BOETALKSS. I will place it somewhere here on the screen for you to know how to spell it. That is where you need to send your BOETALKSS emails to. If you have sent me an email within the past 2-3 months, I don't know, and you haven't seen your question in one of the BOETALKSS videos, copy and paste your email and send it to the new email so that I can do it for you if you still want the advice. I know it takes me a long time to get to your fucking questions, but like I said, I'm a busy ass bitch. Look how many videos I fucking post a week, you guys. Really, I try my fucking hardest. So yeah, BOETALKSS takes the longest. Every time I do BOETALKSS, it gives me issues uploading and editing, or editing and uploading. So that is why I always, like, I don't do them as often anymore, because the emails poured in like crazy like 2 months ago, and I was just too overwhelmed. So everybody send your emails to the new BOETALKSS. If you're too lazy, then your question probably won't get read. Anyway, I do love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Sorry if I got too straightforward in this, but it is what it is. I do love you all, and I'll definitely see you in the next one.